Even amidst this time's up.
No one in the world like I. No one got a fire that can burn like mine. No one got desire, the hunger that's required. No one got a vision where the numbers getting higher. No one got the access to the catalogs. No one got the prowess to act next and rattle off. No one got the action in the battle logs. No one in the class is now allowed to be a tag along. No one in the radius can copy it, and every imitation's only failing cause they're not equipped. No one knows the maths for the graphs, and the map shows signs of the past where the prophets live. No one knows the truth that I lost in recluse in the box in the loft of the offices. So how you know the truth of the gods when the proof's been washed after robbing the sarcophagus? No one knows the secrets that are hidden, the prism of the mission, wisdom that's forbidden. No one knows the leader of the system.
Mr. B, J. Cliff, this how we fucking do it.
I ride mile-high waves in the middle of the ocean, swallowing the boats as we get into the coast and whipping on a surfboard, throwing up the digits at a signal in a turf war. Picking at your nerve cords, leave you looking like a piece of charred grilled chicken in the bird ward. I be getting higher than a bird source, running through the combat, squire with a nerve sword. Fully fucking with the military workforce, crumbling the numbers so they dirt poor. Push a new recruitment drive, didn't realise the guys here choose sides. Curveball, it's crazy that they never saw it coming. Gutter water spraying like I'm playing with the plumbing. Even though I'm lazy, prepping rockets on the daily. I don't know, man, maybe I'm the best in the PE, best in the EA, best in the whole South, best in the UK, best in the GB, best in the EU, best in the whole world, best in the seas too. Whoa, I ain't saying it outright. If anything, it's nothing but a soundbite. All I know is that a lot of the shit I'm hearing these days ain't sound right. Once again, it's not a fact. I don't really have the option, I just gotta rap. Making up concoctions in a borrowed lab. Swallow tabs laced that will take me to Tomorrowland. It's not a different place, I was blacking out. Coming back around, sour taste, spat it out. Mapping out the place while I stagger around the range. Snapping at my mates while I'm hanging out my face. Cranking out the bass, stand around skanking and we hand around the blaze. Fan around the taste, building up the manner for the man around the place. Someone getting shanked so we're yanking out the blade. Pressure on the wound, crack on with the rain. Every time he moves, blood splatters on the stage. Maybe we should go to A&E. I don't know, man, maybe I'm the best in the PE, best in the EA, best in the whole South, best in the UK, best in the GB, best in the EU, best in the whole world, best in the seas too. Whoa, I ain't saying it outright. If anything, it's nothing but a soundbite. All I know is that a lot of the shit I'm hearing these days ain't sound right. What if I am though? And even if I was, tell me what is the plan, bro? I'm going for that 8th badge, jogging in Canto, waiting for the chance that I could rock on the banjo. Headband strapped like I'm Rambo, Harley clown patched in the back row. Ever heard of Sam Crow? Anarchy is on the rise. Salaries are swapping for the flattery of fucking lies. Sanity is on decline, widespread. Valerie is selling man a peak with the wide legs. Pussy pics popping up for pennies on the wide web. Bitches in their 20s getting heavy for the high rent. Flown out, fucked and discarded. Blown out back, now the stance is retarded. Got back home on the tarmac, sharted. Yeah, I'm bringing you the hardship. Maybe I'm the best in the PE, best in the EA, best in the whole South, best in the UK, best in the GB, best in the EU, best in the whole world, best in the seas too. Whoa. I ain't saying it outright. If anything, it's nothing but a soundbite. All I know is that a lot of the shit I'm hearing these days ain't sound right. Ever have the days where you CBA, put the vinyl on the loop and keep the weed ablaze? Find me stooping in a deeper place, eyes closed, wandering the ether as the speakers play. Floating in the cosmos, find a planet where I stopped off. Start crumbling the hot rocks, opening the lockbox, showing you inside the soul. Got a vibe and go, giving life while I'm gliding through the microphone. Wonder why am I alone? Got a place I'm paying bills for, still struggling to find a home. Got a lady that I love with all my heart, still I'm just floating in this ocean of the dark. Trying to play my part and provide, but it's hard at a time as the darkness entwines on my mind. Spiraling down at a time I should climb, finding the ground and I'm fighting to ride. Fuck, I just can't be asked. I know it's weird, but honestly I can't be asked. I made plans in the past, but I'm bailing out. Can't be asked, I'm staying in my favourite house. I don't ever wanna leave the walls. I lie awake through the night, long after the evening falls. Sitting with my thoughts, going back and forth. Wonder if I cut the quartz, do I make it back to source? Trying to guess how many others lack support, without resorting to the powder in the back to snort. Million and me, civilians and police. Everybody struggles, but resilience is key. Finding the ambition is forbidden in the streets. Life is just a massive contradiction of beliefs. I'm seeing apparitions that are trying to guide me. High definition visions that I know dislike me. Maybe it's all in my head more than likely, but I'll catch you next time, not tonight, G. Just can't be asked. Honestly, I can't be asked. I apologise. Always got excuses why I can't make it, but to break it down, the truth is that I can't take it. Too many people piquing my anxiety, so I'd rather stay away from all of it entirely. Try and find my peace in some privacy. No offense is meant to the people I decline to see. I'm just in my head, trying to breathe. I ain't got the time for your inquiries. Go ahead, fire me. I don't give a shit, man, I'm past caring. Cause when I did it, hit the point that I can't bear it. Struggling and shuffling within my seat, always on the edge, full of dread that you cannot see. Me and many more are battling the silence. Some of us are losing, others still trying, putting on a brave face to the same mates, and eventually they're dealing with the pain and it breaks. Just can't be asked. I'm so sorry. I know I always bail, but honestly I can't be asked.
got out of line, you got whacked.
It's got me feeling like a 70s detective, finding out the man who did it's never been suspected, piecing up the clues to bring the truth into perspective. I'ma hunt him down and take him out as a directive. Not what you expected, I ain't one to toe the line. Trust me, I'm effective with my own designs. Without incentives, I've rejected all the sentences requested until perfected and eloquently localized. Only then I'm mobilized. Me and him are both alike. I'ma try and find him where he goes at night. Possibly I know him or I know another man that might. If mob ties are supplied, then that man will die. Now he's sleeping with the fishes on the ocean floor. I'm peeking at his missus through an open door, making sure that I won't miss, so this shit never goes to court. This is open war. Undercover mob, acting like a fed, just a family member with a bounty on his head. It's been a crazy one, but I do not regret. I've done a lot of shit that I cannot forget, but I never broke a sweat. Walking on the edge, peeking over the fence, pausing for a sec. Analyze the threat, spark the cigarette, cover him in petrol and discard him of his flesh. I flash the badge, stash the cash, set the scene for the forensic team to have a laugh. I've replaced any trace of my handiwork. My fingerprints have been erased and that's a handy perk. Head into the bar and get a brandy served. Open up a tab and start a Mandy surge, selling it for grams to all the nitties in the city. Little bit of extra for the kitty. Heading to the city for a visit to the titty bar. Undercover whipping, so I'm driving in a shitty car. Money in the G-string, go behind the sequins. Talking to the leader of the tribe who's got an eye on all the dealings. G-shit. Working out the numbers with the handshake. He's got the runners, but I'm giving him the landscape. The best routes to avoid all the sirens. I'ma take a slice of the pie for my silence. Undercover mob, acting like a fed, just a family member with a bounty on his head. It's been a crazy one, but I do not regret. I've done a lot of shit that I cannot forget, but I never broke a sweat. Walking on the edge, peeking over the fence, pausing for a sec. Analyze the threat, spark the cigarette, cover him in petrol and discard him of his flesh. The first night went by like clockwork. Put a stamp in the ground and the block heard. After a while they fight back, bright flash shots heard. One guy in the gunfight got hurt. Hospital bed speaking to Popo. Peeps are not impressed upon the streets, it's a no-no. Heading into WP, he won't go home. New name, new street, new postcode. I gave the man 6 months to settle in. Go and pay a visit to his next of kin. Tell her I know everything about him, so she better not lie to me. She don't need to see the other side of me. Now I play the waiting game, counting down the minutes till I'm taking aim and spraying brains. I leave the lady traumatized, never once removed the mask, so she never saw the guy. Undercover mob, acting like a fed, just a family member with a bounty on his head. It's been a crazy one, but I do not regret. I've done a lot of shit that I cannot forget, but I never broke a sweat. Walking on the edge, peeking over the fence, pausing for a sec. Analyze the threat, spark the cigarette, cover him in petrol and discard him of his flesh.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Straight from the gutter with the grimy surface. Slimy creature shuffles deeper just to find his purpose. Gathering the worthless, an army for his circus. And they be planning a disturbance, causing the emergence of a portal with insurgents. I'd be cautious in observance, or it be corpses for your versions. Coursing through suburbans, forcing you to purge all the poisons in your systems that are curdled. Fuck. Toxins make the body start shutting down. Options are running low, blood and guts coming out. Honestly disgusting and I'm struggling to knock one out. Importantly, I've been informed that is not allowed. never mind, it's on I go, on a roll. Always a disciple of the sinners, so I'm never on the honor roll. On patrol and I've got a common goal. Proper cold in that blizzard, looking for a pot of gold. I haven't got a soul. Lost it on the journeys while I wandered on the roads. Piloted the bombers that were loaded up to blow. Flying over oceans and we zoning on the boats. Kamikaze honing into vessels that are moving weight, colliding with the metals in water and then shooting flames. All of the explosives exploded in the looming haze. Any known survivors slowly dying with the shooting pain. Got the bodies hung up in the shooting range. If we're running out of bullets, pulling pins, use grenades. I can show you who's insane, but I do it for the therapeutic gain. Nothing but a skill on the computer game. Immune to pain, I'm walking through the rain, trying to find a future where I'm puking up my brains. Shooting into space, hallucinations shooting through my veins. Bubbling and putrid to the taste, jumping through the flames to the other side. It's all fun and games when the aliens are crucified. The retaliation was the waves flying through the sky, headed to a major population where a few will die. Who's surprised? Tell me who's to blame. Who's the guy on the side getting paid on the slide, packing up his pockets when the rockets fly? He does not comply to the rest of us. Now I'm gonna test his nuts. Noose around his neck and the rope's tight, twitched around like an epileptic in a strobe light. 7 little men are going hectic on a Snow White. Don't know when it started, they've been partying the whole night. He came in barring, so I go hide. Ordered me an Uber that's en route because I don't drive. I ain't saying no lies, man, I live this. Just another dipshit, paranoid with the split lit. Our boy spit shit till the wrist slit. Sitting in the bath with a bit of gash on my dick tip. Kicking back, having a laugh with the quick wit. The shaft snapped, but the lad Jim fixed it. Me and Bob were building bungalows, watch him strike a pose after fucking with his frontal lobe as a joke. Now he's in the home, nurses trying to ride it on the low down. Parties popping off and Bobby's passing snow round. Man's a legend in his hometown, never spends a penny when he goes out. Doesn't give a fuck about your pronouns, ready to throw down, quick to whip the hose out. Whoa now, spray you down like wet cement. No, you ain't the only one, there's been a row of enemies and lesser men. Bob is not the monster I would fuck with, you should guess again. Mobster in construction, you're a knobhead for selecting him.